where a 15-year-old girl died at the Los Angeles Coliseum. Tonight, the man responsible for the safety of that event is under investigation. Carolyn Costello live at the Coliseum, where some see a conflict of interest. Carolyn.
Micah, that's right. The LA County District Attorney's Office is reviewing allegations against a Coliseum official. Allegations of a potential conflict of interest that may have compromised safety at last year's Electric Daisy Carnival. This was the scene at last year's Electric Daisy Carnival, where more than 200 people were injured. Security guards were reportedly overcome by crowds. 120 people were hospitalized, mostly for drug intoxication, and 15-year-old Sasha Rodriguez died from an ecstasy overdose. Her mother recently spoke exclusively with KTLA.
It just goes to show, to me, how money-hungry people are. They put more value on how much you can make than the value of a life.
Tonight, the man who was in charge of security at last year's Electric Daisy Carnival, Todd DeStefano, is being reviewed by LA County prosecutors. DeStefano, paid by the Coliseum to oversee safety and emergency services, was also getting paid by the company throwing the rave, Insomniac Incorporated. That is a potential violation of state conflict of interest laws. Rick Caruso sits on the Coliseum's 9-member commission. He says the double employment had to compromise safety at last year's event.
The person in charge of safety and security for the Coliseum is being paid by the promoter is the most ludicrous, horrifying thing I've ever heard of.
Caruso blames not only DeStefano, but the Coliseum's general manager, Pat Lynch. He says Lynch, who approved of DeStefano's double employment, should step down.
Can I trust Patrick Lynch, the general manager, to run that Coliseum in a manner that's appropriate to protect the public's safety? And the answer is no.
The Coliseum commissioners have agreed to re-examine the contract signed by Lynch for this year's Electric Daisy Carnival. Caruso hopes they'll vote to cancel that party and all raves in the future. And no response today from Pat Lynch. We were unable to get a hold of him. Several other media outlets unable to get a hold of him. DeStefano did talk to our partners over at the LA Times. He told them he does not believe his double employment constituted a conflict of interest. Reporting live from downtown Los Angeles, Carolyn Costello. Micah, back to you in Hollywood.
All right.